It's Monday, cocksuckers, and you better come prepared, because they don't fuck around on Monday.
Every day is Monday on this channel. Andrew Tate is one of the most banned people in history, along with the likes of Donald Trump and Alex Jones, but most of the people that wanted him banned are the same people that don't actually watch him outside of random sound bites, 1-minute-long videos, and what they hear from their friends and family. So to put it simply,
man, what did he do to make them niggas that mad?
That is the exact question we are going to be answering today. Now let's get into it.
I like this one. Why men shouldn't have women friends. Let's watch this one.
No. I'll just tell you why. Personally,
You ask the men.
I have 0 female friends.
Okay.
That does not mean I'm not polite to women. Doesn't mean I don't have female acquaintances. Right? Doesn't mean I can't meet all of you and say hello to you and see you on the street and say hello to you, etc. But the idea of having a female friend, someone I hang out with often, who is my friend, and we're purely platonic, is garbage. It's garbage because as a man, I'm spending 99% of my energy finding a sexual partner, and any partner of mine who I'm also having sex with, my girlfriend, my wife, whoever it may be.
This is a point I'm going to make many times in the video. Whenever Andrew Tate makes a point that is seen as being misogynistic, he either makes a misandrist point to follow it up, or he says that it goes both ways. Like in this clip, for example, he's not putting either gender down, he's just saying that in his opinion men and women cannot be friends, and this isn't an uncommon sentiment.
Do you believe that men and women can be just friends?
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
I think it'd be hard to do.
Yes.
I mean, we're all men.
I know.
So of course we're going to have those feelings, and we can be content with just friendship, and we can be silent regarding those feelings, but we're gonna have them.
Yes.
No. No.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
I don't believe so. No.
I guess what I'm saying is no.
Okay, good.
Backpack real quick and then run the...
Okay, we'll walk with you. Do you believe men and women can be just friends?
Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, do you have any guy friends right now who you're just friends with?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. All my best friends are guys. Dave.
Trevor.
Taylor Mulford.
Bobby. Yeah.
How long have you known Trevor?
2 years.
Of those guy friends, do you think any of them secretly like you? And be honest,
Probably, yeah.
do you think that guy is interested in you?
Yes. Okay, maybe you can only be just friends in high school, because most guys won't just be my friend.
Would Dave hook up with you if you gave him the chance?
Well, yeah.
Do you think Trevor liked you?
Yeah.
And-
I know I did. Yes. Okay.
Would he hook up with you if you wanted to hook up?
Yeah.
So he likes you. Mm-hmm. So what you're saying is men and women can't be friends.
No, we can be friends.
But you're just friends, but he likes you.
Yes.
So it's a one-sided friendship.
That was one instance.
If she wanted to hook up, would you hook up?
Oh, totally. Look at her.
Don't be sarcastic. I need the truth.
Seriously, yeah.
All right, there we go. All right, that's perfect. Okay, cut.
Because of physical attraction, it's not possible.
Okay. But you said I just want to be just friends.
Yeah.
Now, do you literally believe that he's not interested in you at all?
And not only is this an uncommon sentiment, it is a sentiment that is borne out in the data, with studies showing women want to feel emotionally connected and supported, whereas friendships between males are often more transactional. Men tend to value friendships that are more shared activity-based. Andrew Tate's takes on depression are extremely misguided for the most part, but in large part what he is saying is descriptively true. Right now we live in a world where most people don't care about men's emotions to the same level as they care about women's emotions. The vast majority of Tate's content is only prescriptive on the micro scale. By this I mean that Tate tells you how to act in the world in order to succeed. He doesn't talk about how the world should be. I feel like Tate has a lot of similarity to Machiavelli in that point. Here's why.
The Catholic Church banned Machiavelli's works for 200 years because of the force with which he had argued that being a good Christian was incompatible with being a good leader. But even for atheists and those of us who are not politicians, Machiavelli's insights are important. He writes that we cannot be good at or for all things, not only because of our limited abilities and resources, but also because of conflicts within moral codes. Some of the fields we choose, if not politics, then perhaps business or family life, may require what we evasively call difficult decisions, by which we really mean ethical trade-offs. We may have to sacrifice neo-Christian visions of kindness for the sake of practical effectiveness. We may have to lie in order to keep a relationship afloat. We may have to ignore the feelings of certain employees to keep a business going. And that, insists Machiavelli, is the price of dealing with the world as it is and not as we feel it should be. The world has continued to love and hate Machiavelli in equal measure for insisting on focusing our attention on the uncomfortable tension between two things we love and always want to have together but perhaps can't: effectiveness and niceness.
Treating the world as it is, rather than how we would like it to be, seems to be the main point of disagreement that people who dislike Tate have with his ideas, so in reality much of this disagreement is more of just a misunderstanding. Studies have shown time after time that the happiest moments in people's lives are the moment that they have children. In fact, it is almost a social taboo for someone who has kids to say that the happiest moment in their life wasn't the birth of their child or something relating to that, like marriage, etc. Here are some stats on the topic with the percent of people that said event was their happiest moment. Birth of a first child, 12.3%. Wedding day, 11.5%. Birth of grandchild, 10%. Birth of another grandchild, 8.5%. Day of retirement, 7.4%. Moving into a new home, 6.7%. Seeing your child's first steps, 5.5%. Hearing your child's first words, 5.4%. Meeting the man/woman of your dreams, 4.5%. First kiss of man or woman of your dreams, 4.4%. This study is special because it was done on 1,000 people aged 70 and older, the people with the most life experience. If anyone would know, it would be them. Now to the people who say that women should be able to do whatever they want with their lives, no one is disagreeing with that, but if we are thinking scientifically and we are responding to a woman asking us what life path they should take to make themselves the most happy, the answer is obvious.
Depending on the room, between 1 and 3 machetes hidden in every single room in my house, even bathrooms. Any room I'm in my house, I can produce a weapon. And if you can't do the same thing, you need to think long and hard about why you're such a little pussy. So some little pussy-ass dude once said to me, yeah, but if it's next to your bed, what if you like upset a girl and she catches you cheating and gets a machete? Bro, there's no female alive, even with a machete, that would stand a chance against the immense power I possess. Have you ever seen a woman try and do anything competently? Like, imagine a girl pick this up. If I pick this up, you ain't fucking with me. I'd have my left hand, I'd still like jab, I'd fucking swing low, take your fucking knee out. You ain't gonna see it coming. What would a woman do? Slap the machete, slap her in the face. One hand, machete, and then backhand. I perfected this in pimp school. When I got my PhD, we had to practice if a girl comes at you, you cheater, you cheating. It's bang out the machete, boom in her face, and then grip her up by the neck. Like, shut up, bitch!
Oh, you think it's funny, bitch? Oh, boy, y'all rather piss off that crew than piss off Tate. Oh, it's funny. Keep on laughing. Bring your face over here. Play that shit.
The clip is very obviously a joke. Unless you genuinely believe that Tate actually went to a pimping school, I think we can all see the joking nature of this, and to his point about women not being able to do stuff competently, this also is an obvious joke. Is it a joke in bad taste? Yes, I think so. However, I do not think for a second that this reveals Tate's real ideas on women. I think this mainly because Tate will go on and on about the achievements of a woman called Julianne Koepke.
Was in a plane crash in Brazil, I think it was, somewhere in South America. And the plane crashed and everyone died except for her. And when she woke up, the plane crashed, she was knocked out. She woke up, still in the seat, next to her decapitated mother and dead bodies all around her. She got up, she foraged for food, she had some cuts and bruises, one of them got an infection. For 4 days she was surviving the jungle before she was succumbing to the fever she had from the infection. She laid down ready to die and got found by some local people which nursed her back to health. She ended up going back to Germany. She was a German girl. And they said, well, what happened afterwards? She goes, well, I went to Germany and my dad obviously thought I was dead, but I wasn't. So he told me to get a job and I got a job and that's it. carried on with life. And literally they ask her, well, didn't you go to therapy? She saw her decapitated mother next to her after a fucking plane crash. And her reply was, no, in those days we didn't do therapy. She just carried on with life. Now you're telling me that she can carry on with life and get on with things after seeing her decapitated mother, after fucking nearly dying from some jungle fever bullshit. But you need therapy because people say mean words to you on the fucking internet? You're a pussy.
Tate is actively telling the men in his audience to have the same resolve and mental fortitude of this woman. If he truly believed that women couldn't do things competently, then why would he use this example?
And then her panties get wet. Machete's on the floor, her panties are all wet. You go, fuck her. That's how it goes. Slap, slap, grab, choke, shut up, bitch, sex.
Wow.
Every real G knows these basic moves. These are the basic moves of pimping. Fucking some little amateur. What if a girl picks it up? You're a fucking loser.
You know you fucked up, Woody, don't you? Come on with it. Baby powder? Smell that is. You changing diapers?
While we're on the subject of how weak females are, female self-defense is bullshit. I watched some video on Twitter the other day, some stupid ass hoe. I went to self-defense class, I'm doing this, and listen, women can't fight. You're not designed to fight. You're incapable of fighting, and you're incapable of handling genuine violence. Every single time I see a clip of some chick in some self-defense fight bullshit, it annoys me because they always underestimate and they don't train for the reality of violence. If a man grabs you, you knee him in the balls and run away. You knee me in my balls, all I'm going to do is get pissed off. I ain't letting go of you. 1. 2, let me tell you something else that females fucking fail to realize. Men are bigger than women. Like, think about it. When two professional fighters fight, if there's a 5 kilo weight difference, that's a big deal difference in strength, and they don't like the size difference, so they don't do it. I'm like 100 and something kilo. Women aren't as big as me. You're like a 55 kilo female. I will pick you up with one hand by your titty, body slam your ass. And when I'm standing on top of you, and you're like, and I'm grabbing you by your neck, and you've learned, I learned in self-defense, when he grabs me by my neck, what I do is, I get my fingers in, yeah, but you know what they didn't teach you in self-defense? Here's a little move. When I grab you by your neck, and you start annoying me, trying to resist, and I just, and then I grab you by your neck again. Then what the fuck are you gonna do when your face is collapsed, and your fucking cheekbone's broken? You ain't gonna do shit but cry. You're gonna fucking cry your eyes out. Females can't fight. If you're a woman and you're going to any kind of self-defense class, stop. Because all that's doing is giving you some false confidence bullshit. And next time you're in a situation when you need to run, you're going to start thinking, oh, I know what to do. You're not fucking Steven Seagal. You're a hoe. You don't know shit. The only thing women can do is scream and run. That is it.
All in all, taking out the charged comments, this advice isn't actually that bad. Obviously it could have been said in a much better way, but when you go to a self-defense class, the first 2 rules they will teach you most of the time is, number 1, don't get into a situation where you have to use self-defense, and number 2, run if you can. This idea is the same for women. Also, on average, obviously men are bigger and stronger than women, so if stuck in a pure 1v1, the man is most likely going to win, and assuming that the man is the aggressor, the chance that he is going to win the altercation increases drastically.
That's not what I said. I was talking about an OnlyFans company when that question was asked. But I said that if a woman is going out with a man, she belongs to that man. That's his woman. So if she wants to do OnlyFans, she owes him some money because she's his. Yes, that's what I said.
Well, that's crazy. You think if a man, so you think that a man going out with a girl, that's just your property? There can't be an equal relationship?
That one was nuts.
Okay,
that one was nuts.
This is where
it
goes crazy. Cool.
That one you can. If I understood what you said, that if a guy and a girl is dating and a girl does OnlyFans, she owes him a cut.
No, 100%.
Girl.
100%.
He is his girl.
But what does that have to do with anything?
Because she's his.
Yeah. So that's
so that is you saying that women are your property.
It's not about being property. It's about the fact that she belongs to him and the intimate parts of her body belong to him because they're in a relationship. And if she wants to sell those, he has a stake in those intimate parts of her body.
So it's reverse. Male porn star owes the woman.
I don't know, because I think the women belong to the man. I think the woman's given over
that's
to the man.
inherently where you get called sexist.
No, it's not. Well, you can call me sexist if you want, but if you look at marriage, it's the bride's father who gives her away. It's not the groom's father.
In
is
old
it?
tradition.
I gotta guess.
The woman belongs to the man.
So is slavery.
Yeah, no, but I gotta guess as somebody who's multicultural and everything, that certainly is a tradition that does not apply everywhere.
The woman is always given over to the man. Read the Bible, read the Quran.
Here I disagree with what Andrew Tate says. I think if you have a girlfriend and that girlfriend does OnlyFans, that's a line that shouldn't be crossed. But here's the thing, Andrew Tate isn't saying that all relationships should be like that. He is just saying that that is how he prefers to manage his own relationships.
Well, a woman could say that same thing if she decided. She could say, I can sleep with multiple men, but my men can't sleep with multiple women if she so choose. We're all free individuals, right?
Yeah, but you wouldn't agree if a woman said that.
I don't think, I would personally find that revolting, correct? But there are women who find what I say revolting.
So you're not telling other people what to think. You're just saying how you think.
Yeah, I mean, if I think that I think if a man is not sexually exclusive, it's not the same as if a woman is. But
he is just saying what he thinks. Those are his relationships, and as long as both parties consent to it, we have no say. However, his fans often misconstrued these ideas, but that is something we will get onto a bit later.
Hello everyone, I just wanted to say something about the video that's been released recently about me and my ex-boyfriend Andrew Tate. Andrew is my still great friend. What you guys saw in the video, it's just what we used to do. It was just pure game. He's a great guy. He would never hurt anyone unless he's fighting.
Yeah, I don't really see why this is still a contested point, but there you go.
Tate's a woman beater. He beats woman. Look at this man hitting Benny with a belt. A video from me from 10 years ago came out on the newspaper. I'm about to play you a video I made maybe 2 years after that event of me and the woman from the video, the alleged beating victim, sitting in a hotel room. This chick, who I'm still with, is cray cray. Listen to her.
Turn around. Look.
You gonna do it again? Are you gonna do it like a man this time?
What do you mean like a man this time? Being called a woman beater all over the country.
Well, to me that was like you need to do it like a real man. Or stop taking a belt off.
You're crazy. You have mental problems.
Does that look like a victim to you?
This seems to be from the second woman who accused Tate, but it is somewhat hard to say because in both videos we can't actually see the woman, but we can only take his word for it, and the fact that he isn't arrested.
After a 3-hour interrogation, the Tate brothers were free to return to their home as police searched for any evidence of human trafficking, abduction, and so on. The fact that the Tates had their computers, cameras, and phones returned to them so quickly shows the sketchy grounds that the case was built on, undermining a lot of the outrage the arrests initially generated online.
This is a good one, because I love this, because everyone who dislikes us and hates us instantly jumps to...
They're sex traffickers!
Yeah. That's why we're on a podcast and like completely free in our house. Is house arrest? I mean, what is this?
The biggest problem with Tate isn't actually Tate himself but his fans. Tate's fans seem to fail to realize that Tate can do a lot of the things that he does and say a lot of things that he says because of who he is. An example of this would be taking a cut of the OnlyFans money. It would be stupid for some random Joe Schmo to ask his girlfriend to give him all of her OnlyFans money unless they had agreed to that prior. Another large problem we have here is something I like to call clip culture. Almost every VID where Andrew is talking seriously is over an hour long, whereas most of the information that people get from Tate is cut down into around 30-second long clips. The problem with this is people can paint Andrew Tate in a much worse light, but the people who are genuine misogynists might gather around Andrew Tate also because they haven't listened to the whole of his message. All in all, I think if you watch the entirety of any Andrew Tate podcasts you will come away thinking that he isn't as bad, or as good as people say he is.